Hello, you are welcome to Building Life Worldwide. Today we're going to talk about an interesting topic. How do you handle godly relationship before marriage? The last time we spoke about how to handle the last time we spoke about is it good to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Today we're going to talk about how to handle a godly relationship before marriage. Before marriage. So before marriage, you need a relationship. You need to enter into a relationship with someone, with a man or a woman, so to study each other, to figure it out if before the marriage. You get it? And how can you handle that godly relationship before marriage? Now, before that happen, you need to know that marriage is an institution established by God. And God being the Father, the establisher, we must go to Him to talk to Him to show us the way, how we can move it, the pathway to move through so we can achieve this marriage thing. So before you enter into marriage or the relationship itself, number one, know that you are ready for it. You are ready for marriage. That is the thing, because the key moment is what? Marriage. So know that you are ready for marriage itself, and as you are ready, you are prepared yourself maturely, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally. Make sure that you are well prepared before what you proceed. And before you proceed, make sure that you pray to God to lead you. Not every man that will approach you and tell you that I love you, I like you, that you have to accept. You have to take him to God, for God to show you the way, for God to guide you. It's not every woman that you are seeing out there on the street that you go and talk to or propose to. You have to talk to God for God to lead you, to make sure that you are making what? The right decision. So how do you handle godly relationship before marriage? You know, godly dating is characterized by the main goal is to what? To find spouse. A godly relationship, the main goal is to what? Is to find a spouse. And I've put it, and before that, I've put it in about 4 categories. The first one is maturity. You have to make sure that you are matured enough. And the maturity here is, I said, godly relationships are based on a foundation of emotional and spiritual maturity. You must be emotionally strong. You might be emotional matured. You must be spiritually matured. This include having a good understanding of yourself and values and what you are looking for in a partner. You have to make sure that you have understanding of your own self, your values, and what you are looking for in the partner. That is communicating effectively. You must communicate effectively. Godly relationship require being able to communicate effectively and resolve conflict in a healthy way. How do you resolve conflict when there's conflict between you? How do you communicate effectively to make it very easy and understandable between you and your partner? How will you resolve issues? You have to make sure that you possess those qualities. The next point is purity. There must be purity. Being passionate for purity should be the hallmark of a courtship between a Christian man and a woman. In your courtship between a Christian man and a woman, purity should be your hallmark, your utmost priority. Preserve yourself, keep yourself pure, respect yourself as a man, respect yourself as a woman. Are you getting it? So worshiping together, you must worship together, you must pray to God together, you must have a prayer time that the two of you pray to meet and pray together, worship God together. Make time to worship together each day. Can help ensure God is an important part of your relationship. Having time together to pray together, to worship God together daily. Making sure that God will be the center of what? Of the relationship. The other ways to have a God-centered dating relationship include remembering that God's love is the utmost. Remember, That God, let's say, husbands, love your wife as Christ loved the church. So remember that God love should be the utmost priority in the relationship. Knowing the ideal match for you, you must know the ideal match. The man that approached me, is it my ideal man? Is it the one God is leading me into? Is it the one that is going to I found my future with? Pray to God. Is it the one God is leading me to? You must make sure the lady that I am interested in, is she the one God is leading me to? Is he going to help me to fulfill my purpose? All those things might be taken into consideration. Praying about your dating relationship, you need to pray more about it. Pray effectively. Even if you start the dating, the courtship, you must be praying to God for it, for God to reveal more to you. Talking about God, you must be talking about God very well. And reading the Bible, you must read the Bible often. And getting involved with the church, being careful with physical affection. You must make sure that what you involve the church as well. You know, so many organizations has the way of handled relationship, dating, and marriage in the organizations. Okay, some before you enter, you have to go and see the marriage committee. Others to the people, I think they will start their dating. Then when they are seeing the seriousness, they take you into their pastors, for the pastor to know that they are in a relationship and they are trying to get married. So you must make sure that you get your church involved, you get your parents or your family involved, you pray, you make God a hallmark. Don't be focusing about only the sexual aspect and all those. No, you are not married yet, so keep yourself pure and don't be focusing on unnecessary things, clubbing, going out here and there. The major thing, you must be talking about it. The next video we are going to talk about the important things to talk about when having a godly relationship. Thank you. My name is William.